So welcome everybody, and thank you so much for coming. And we're going to start as we always do, just sending love and gratitude to our I Am Presence and to the world. Let's take some slow, deep breaths to get into that peaceful, receptive state. So we breathe in slowly and deeply. We hold our breath. We breathe out. And then we hold our breath. Let's do that for a few more breaths. Sorry, everybody, you seem to have a bit of a break in transmission there. Let me just quickly get it up again. As we sit in that expanded golden flame in the center, golden yellow flame of wisdom and illumination, perception and discrimination, we see our bodies in this beautiful, dazzling golden flame. To the right, we can see the pink flame, that glorious, dazzling pink flame of pure divine love. And then we see to the left of us that beautiful expanded flame, that sapphire blue, bringing into us the feeling of the will, the power, the faith and the protection from our mighty I Am Presence. See and feel and bless this glorious light. Let's take our awareness now up through the top of our head, through the silver cord, to our mighty, beloved I Am Presence. Let's see this glorious, all-powerful, all-knowing, all-loving presence smiling down on us. Our wonderful presence of God, I Am. And now we see in the center of our chest a beautiful golden sun forming, dazzling and brilliant like the noonday sun. A beautiful focus of light from our I Am Presence. Open our hearts and send love and gratitude to our mighty I Am Presence for beating our heart and giving us life. And now we see those rays from our beautiful sun in the center of our chest, dazzling and brilliant, billions and billions of rays, going forth and connecting up with each and every miniature sun in all the cells of our bodies, our 4 earthly bodies, all those little inner wakas receiving this expanded light. Let's feel the joy, the happiness, and the gratitude of each and every little inner waka of our 4 earthly bodies. Sense and see and feel that wonderful light saturating our earthly bodies. And now let's just fill our feelings with a feeling of love and gratitude. And let's call to the beloved Ascended Masters, the beloved Ascended Master David Lloyd, the great God of gratitude, to fill us, each one and all mankind, with this feeling, that light substance from the Ascended Master realm of gratitude and love. We see our beautiful suns turning a deep shade of pink with a golden radiance. Gratitude and love for all our many, many blessings. Gratitude and love to the great Ascended Hosts for these marvelous teachings. Gratitude and love for all our loved ones and our friends. Gratitude and love for our homes and our supply. Gratitude and love for all the many, many blessings that we receive daily on our earthly journeys. Gratitude to the great and beloved elemental kingdom, animate and so-called inanimate, the beauty and bounty of nature. God bless, love and thank them, each and every precious one. Gratitude to the beloved angels, and gratitude to all life on our beloved earth. And now we see these rays in this wonderful expanded state, forming a lattice of light, dazzling and brilliant. We see our entire earth folded in this glorious pink and golden light, saturating every part of life on our beloved earth, especially those parts of life that are never loved or thanked, with this wonderful gift, our opportunity of sending love, light, and gratitude to all life. And we just give deep, deep thanks for this. Okay, well, sorry, we had a little bit of a break there. I'm not sure what happened. My internet suddenly dropped out, so I quickly went onto the hotspot. So now just wondering who'd like to read. Jenna, would you like to read?
I would love to. Oh, that meditation was really something. So, before reading the words of the Master, we say together with mics muted, as suggested by beloved Lord Katumi. Beloved presence of God, I am. It is thy life and intelligence that enables me to read and comprehend and absorb that which is required of me. For life, I am so grateful. Beloved Master Katumi, I ask for your feeling and your capacity to use this instruction for God's glory and mankind's comfort. We thank you. And now, great I am presence, take me within yourself, thyself. There instruct me and cause me to retain the full memory of these inner instructions. Thank you, from beloved Saint Germain.
Marvelous, Jenny. Bless your heart. So beautifully read with all that feeling. All right, so for the topics of the week, so we're going to carry on with a wonderful story about the secret valley, and the storyteller has received the note telling him where to go into the mountains. So we'll carry on with that. It's read by Gerald Craig, as we know, from the Saint Germain Foundation. So thanks to him. And then we've just got, I think we've seen it, but a long time ago, Peace, Opulence, and Health Through Harmony by the beloved Mahachohan. It's just priceless words from him. Beloved Terry now is going to read. Thank you, Terry. Keeping Healthy and Youthful by the beloved Archangel Zadkiel. And then I'm going to read from beloved Lady Delaray from Venus. It's really lovely. And then beloved Antoinette will take us through our decrees, a really important part as we make the calls for the light. So we're going to listen to Gerald Craig now.
I saw this would lead me into the high mountains southeast of Tucson, Arizona. I made preparation to go at once, saying to my friends I was going to do a little prospecting. I took a horse and pack animal, finding very little discomfort and no difficulty in following the directions given. If I could have gone as the crow flies, I would easily have covered the distance in 2 days. Just before sundown of the third day, I came to a blind canyon, and would have passed it unnoticed if it had not been for the diagram. I had just made camp when it became dark. I rolled up in my blankets and soon dropped off to sleep, dreaming most vividly of waking in the morning and seeing a young man standing nearby looking at me. When I did awaken, to my astonishment, there stood the young man in real life, looking at me intently. He greeted me with a beautiful smile, saying, "My friend, you are expected to follow me." I noticed he had my things in readiness, and turning without further discussion, led the way toward the head of the canyon. After about an hour, we came to a stop because of a cliff that seemed to close the way before us. He turned, placed his hands upon the rock, and pressed against it. A section of the wall, perhaps 10 by 12 feet, moved into a depth of about 1 foot and then slid to one side. We entered a tunnel that centuries ago must have been the bed of an underground watercourse. My companion closed the entrance behind us, and as we turned to go forward, a soft radiance spread everywhere, so we could see quite clearly. I was astonished at all I saw, but I remembered the admonition I had received in my instruction to be silent. We continued in the tunnel for more than an hour, and finally came to a massive metal door. This opened slowly at my companion's touch. He stood aside and waited for me to pass through. I stepped out into the bright sunlight, almost breathless with delight at the beauty of the scene before me. Ahead of us lay a valley of surpassing loveliness, about 100 acres in extent. "My friend," said the young man, "you have returned home after a long absence, all of which you will soon understand." He then led the way to a beautiful building near the foot of a sheer cliff at the upper end of the valley. As we came nearer, I could see many kinds of fruit and vegetables growing in abundance, among them oranges, dates, English walnuts, and pecans. A beautiful waterfall poured over the cliff, making a limpid pool at its base. The building was a massive one, and looked as though it had stood there for centuries. We had almost reached it when a beautiful woman in white appeared at the entrance. We came nearer, and my beloved wife stood before us more beautiful than ever. In another instant I held her in my arms, and after all the agony I had been through in those years, it was almost more than I could stand. She turned, putting her arm around the young man who had brought me, and said, "Robert, this is our son." "Son," was all I could say. So nearly was I overcome by my emotions. He stepped forward, put his arms around both of us, and we three stood there for a moment in deepest love and gratitude, happy once more. I suddenly realized it was 16 years since he had disappeared, and by now he must be 21. He answered my thought by saying, "Yes, Father, I am 21. Tomorrow is my birthday."
And there's, it's a lovely story. That's just, we know it's a true story. It's just so amazing. A ceaseless stream of electrons by the beloved Mahachahan. Students must learn the value of life. Some feel that life is something that comes to them naturally and is their due and right, and they dispense it with the careless way of giving into the universe around them that the Roman emperors used in throwing coppers to their slaves. Knowing every electron in this universe, through being the cosmic dispenser of energy to the planet Earth in cooperation with the beloved Helios, I spent hours of time in admiration and devotion to the ceaseless stream of tiny beings from God's own heart that are constantly pouring into the mighty I Am presence of unascended beings. These tiny little beings are the electrons that are spoken of so frequently in the Bridge to Freedom activity. They have individualities of their own, and some will evolve into a race, attaining mastery as the human race is today if they choose. The sea of electronic force is dispensed by the mighty I Am presence of every life stream into the physical form. And it is there that the great atrocities are committed, which are much more vicious than the crimes of the dictators that so arouse the indignation of mankind. For billions and billions of these tiny electronic beings, who seek but safe passage through a human form, are crushed and battered, and so misshapen and distorted that when they reach the aura of the life stream, their mission is completely destroyed, and they disintegrate until they can be purified by some of the messengers of Godhead and return home for repolarization. Precious students, the electrons within you have come with gifts and powers of healing and peace, and they will give generously and gratefully their cooperation to renew every bit of muscle, bone, and tissue of the lower bodies in gratitude for their safe passage into the universe, where their duty is to fill God's kingdom with perfection. Some wise life streams invite and invoke these beings by maintaining harmony in the four lower bodies. They will find these exquisite beings filling their aura and their individual lives with the gifts they have brought from home, and they will continue to serve from the happy aura, which will be so much to their liking that they will be completely at peace in their temporary exile. Such a Chela will find opulence and health, beauty, and a myriad of God's gifts released by the electronic substance. These gifts cannot be coaxed away by any of the dissonance of the outer world. The electrons, finding harmony, happiness, and love in the third dimensional plane, will cling close to the aura and orbit of such a feeder and would naturally not desire to go out into the discordant vibrations which are around the planet. The sea. Oh yeah, so just amazing words there. It's just such a wonderful sort of thing for us to try and really maintain that harmony. And I know with what's going on in the world, sometimes it's quite a challenge. Anyway, so this is from Beloved Mighty Astrea. And so I put this in because I know a lot of us say the decree for the circle and sword of blue flame. And it's just such a comforting thought. And I just thought it was really good. It just brings more of an understanding and more of a kind of a visual, a part to it all. So let's just hear what Beloved Mighty Astrea's got to say. And as we know, she works very closely with Archangel Michael, and the two of them in the psychic and astral realm continually. They are so, so busy. And she says, in dealing with destructive forces in order to remove them more quickly, legions which come under my direction wield always the sword of blue flame. They also, in entering into a condition to consume what is evil, drop the wall of blue flame around that evil. That shuts off its expansion. And then the cosmic Christ's blue lightning sword goes into it and shatters apart the accumulation, the central focus which has been created and expands the destruction. Then, as the violet consuming flame passes through that, it not only consumes that immediate human accumulation, But when we move into action with the sword of blue flame and the circle of blue flame, it takes out of existence the destructive etheric record upon which these destructive foci of accumulated energy could do destructive activities. You are cutting away a certain amount of the karmic accumulation of the life streams who have created the evil. So it is the greatest blessing and mercy to life, and it is a harmonious way of correcting these conditions. And it is the way that cannot fail, because it is in agreement with the great central sun's law of eternal purity. So that was just lovely. I actually took that out of the wonderful booklet that Margie put together, the Violet Transmuting Flame little booklet that I've had just recently printed here in India. So it's just turned out so nicely. So now we're going to say this wonderful decree for our brothers and sisters that have left their physical bodies and are now in the psychic and astral realms. And as we have been told, this is really a great help for them. So we say it together with mics muted. Beloved presence of God, I am in me, and beloved immortal threefold flame of eternal truth within my heart, and beloved Saint Germain. While my body sleeps this night, let all the constructive energy of my entire life stream, including that in my causal body, be used to render whatever service is needed in the violet flame temples established in the psychic and astral realms to draw the full gathered cosmic momentum of the violet purifying flame of divine love and compassion through every discarnate life stream there. Let all the souls who dwell in those realms be drawn into those purifying temples of mercy and compassion, and there have the accumulated destructively qualified energies of their life streams purified and transmuted, so that when they are summoned for re-embodiment by the lords of karma, they bring into incarnation only a heritage of perfection and carry in their life streams no miscreations that would add to their own or the world's distress. We accept this done now with full cosmic power. So be it, beloved I am, and we thank you. And just what a wonderful opportunity we have to make those calls. Now, beloved Terry is going to read for us. Let me just get the new share up. Thank you so much, Terry, beloved.
Thank you. Here we go. Greetings, everyone. Keeping healthy and youthful. This is an address by the beloved Archangel Zadkiel. Hail, spirits of God, walking the ways of earth in your magnificent vow to resurrect and resuscitate the God good inherent in all the life that is, and in all humankind that presently suffer from temporary distresses. As a priest in the art of invocation, it is always my joy, privilege, and honor to explain in the simplest terms possible that power of invocation is alive within every human being who has thinking capacity, a feeling nature, and the power to draw and magnetize the blessings from God's highest heaven into this earth, which is temporarily distorted by shadows of one description or another. Thus, as the priests and priestesses of the Order of Zadkiel walk again upon the planet Earth, we shall more quickly bring into manifestation the permanent golden age of our beloved ascended master, Saint Germain, so that all on earth may enjoy its beauty. Your opportunity now. Beloved ones, on every planet up to the octaves of light, there are the great stratas composed of all the misuse of life energy, consciously or unconsciously charged with discord. At the end of an age and an era, These tremendous tides flow into and manifest through weak individuals who have appetites or sympathy of vibration to such discordant expression. That is why the statement is made, "It is always darkest before the dawn." This is true in the dawn of a world cycle as well as in the course of your own 24-hour period, through your personal trials, temptations, overcoming, and the victory. Now we have opportunity, you and I, to call for the removal of these concentrated, intelligent beams of energy before they can longer find externalization through any member of the human race, given the privilege of embodiment here for one purpose and one purpose only: to bring forth more of God's divine plan and not desecrate the earth with war plans and bombs and every kind of destructive and nefarious activity. One vested priest or priestess of the Order of Zadkiel, so invoking the powers of light into, through, and around such conditions, audibly if alone, silently if in company, will bring all of the host of heaven and primarily the beings on the seventh ray into the atmosphere to remove those conditions and replace them by the perfection of the higher realms. It is not enough, beloved ones, to look to a heaven in the sweet by and by, or to adore even our beloved Jesus's victory apart from your own expression of victory here, where you now dwell. It is the requirement of the hour to draw forth that glory and perfection which the risen Christ manifested as an example to all generations that have succeeded him, and to exude the radiation of the kingdom of heaven, which was the hem of his garment. The hem of your garment explained. What is the hem of your garment? It is the periphery of your emotional vehicle, beloved ones, each vehicle fitting inside of the other, your physical vehicle interpenetrating your etheric, the etheric then by the mental, and then the emotional vehicle through which your life flows. That is the hem of your garment. Are all those who touch it healed of distress, given comfort and peace, resuscitated and renewed in mind and body, in consciousness? If that is so, blessed be your light. If you are yet to reanimate that spiritual garment, blessed be your desire, unselfish, motivated by the request to help the God that made you. Those of us who serve with you will bring into, through, and around you more and more of the glory and perfection of God's kingdom. Bringing music into your activities. The divine music and harmony of the angels, the seraphim and cherubim, as they swing through space upon their appointed tasks, that music shall be the heritage of the earth and her peoples when the very earth herself, moving on a straightened axis, emits the hymns of praise and gratitude to God for life and all that is upon the earth, when every human being becomes cognizant of the magnificent gifts of life on the earth, in the water element, the air element, and the fire element, all who have been willing servants to the human race through eons of time. One of those activities which brings music into your endeavors, auras, and the tubes of light is gratitude to God, gratitude to your fellow man, gratitude to nature, gratitude to all that is. It raises the vibratory action of your inner vehicles, and it is a health measure even to your flesh garments. Gratitude to your heart and the organs that make up your vehicles. Gratitude to your hands and feet, your eyes and ears, all of them serving you throughout the course of an embodiment, giving to you the flexibility and mobility of their ultimate potential expression. Healing yourself and others. Those of you of more mature years can be grateful for the young, for they are yet thoughtless, enjoying the pleasures and the freedom of today, although not the wisdom that comes with tomorrow. It is one of our petitions and fiats to the law that the young in mind and body learn gratitude for the gift of life and utilize the best years in the establishment of God's kingdom on earth, not waiting until it is mostly spent and hoping then to enter the gates of the eternal freedom by a few years of atonement. Then, when the vehicles begin to expire from use, there is so often seen among the most sincere and worthy of chelas a sense of impatience with whatever organ, cell, or part of the vehicle that has functioned sometimes for 80 years because it does not function as it did at 18. Instead of impatience, pour the living fire of gratitude to those organs and cells, to your eyes and ears and hands and feet, to every cell and atom that has served you in this life. Within that feeling is healing. Be grateful, blessed ones, grateful for the use of life, and grateful for all that life which serves. Thus you resuscitate yourselves. Thus, you can resuscitate others, hundreds and thousands of individuals in homes and institutions of every kind and description, who have no one to whom they can confide their fears of the unknown. And instead of the gratitude, which is a magnificent radiation of love divine, there is rebellion, resentment, and fear, and hate pouring out from those places. You do not have to enter homes, asylums, and hospitals physically. You could not if you took a pilgrimage of a whole earth life, enter all, but you can call to the God of love, to the beloved Jesus and his Holy Mother, to me, to direct right into the very heart center of every such place of incarceration. That flame and feeling of gratitude, anchoring it there and letting it be a buoyant feeling. And what happens? The dark gray and black effluvia is replaced by the pink, the rose, the violet, and the purple light, which is upliftment, not only to those individuals, but to those who serve them. This is one of the activities that in 5 minutes a day you can render to imprisoned life. This will be continued.
Marvelous. Thank you so much, beloved Terry, and so beautifully read, and just such a wonderful opportunity for all of us just to send out that gratitude. And that's why I like to open the sessions with that wonderful feeling of gratitude, because I really do think it makes a big difference. And in the early morning when we wake up, it's really good to just send love and gratitude out to the world. Okay, so now we're going to listen. It's a short one because I think the reading was quite long. It's the animals. It's just the sweetest one, but it is not long, and how the animals love to be loved. It's really lovely. Oh, this is so lovely. And it's just so amazing how just love heals all and connects us all. Right, so now we've got this wonderful opportunity, as we say every week, for our beloved furry friends, this decree. Beloved, I am presence of all mankind. Charge your mighty light of mercy and compassion to flow through us all and bring comfort to the animal kingdom. May each human being remember and accept their responsibility as guardians and protectors of this planet's pure and innocent life until all is set free and their divine plans fulfilled. We so decree it, and so be it. In God's most holy name, I am. We accept it done, and we thank you. Our lovely opportunity there. And now I'm going to read from beloved Lady Delaray. She's actually from Venus, and it's paying homage to the beloved cosmic Holy Spirit, Aeolus. Just a lovely reading, I thought, this one. And she says, I am Delaray, I am a Venusian, and I am here this evening at the specific request of our beloved Lord of the World, our gracious Gautama. Now you may wonder, who is she? I shall tell you a little bit about myself. I am here at Shambhala to render service, to expand the band of light between our two planets, Venus and the Earth. When our great Lord Sanat Kumara accepted the responsibility of being one of the sponsors of this year, and I'm not sure which year that was, but anyway, I took up residence at Shambhala and shall remain here for an indefinite length of time. Sanat Kumara, how we all love him. Every Venusian bows before his great love, and it is very comforting. It is a very comforting thought to us that so many people on the earth know of his presence in the universe and what he has done for this planet. I shall not discourse with you at length because I am privileged to be one of the hostesses of our gracious Lord of the World, and I shall soon be joining the others serving the same capacity. This evening, beloved Gautama and Sanat Kumara are giving a reception for Holy Aeolus. Why are they doing this? First, the activity of the cosmic Holy Spirit is so prominent at Shambhala, and he is also being honored for this service. And were it not for the glorious consciousness, the love and the foresight of this mighty being, there would not be a transmission ceremony this evening. He inaugurated the transmission ceremony, and blessed be his holy name, and has assisted all the Chilas to continue in this endeavor, and the Earth's evolutions have been blessed beyond all measure. As a result, Sanat Kumara asked if he could be part of the ceremony, paying homage to Holy Aeolus, because it was Holy Aeolus who appraised you of the channeling of the light from Venus and of your part in this activity. To the all-loving cosmic Holy Spirit, we bow, and we shall be eternally grateful for what he has done for the planet Earth. And so we know it was the beloved, he was the Mahachahan at the time, and he was the one that brought the idea of the transmission flame service in 1952. And as we were told by the beloved Ascended Masters, it was that transmission flame service that is still going, and we do it in our little sanctuary every month. And there are loads of other groups around the world also doing it. And it's this service that actually allowed beloved Sanat Kumara to go home in January of 1956. Because it creates so much light on the planet, and what a marvelous, marvelous ceremony it is too. So it's lovely, and we always do it, and it is available to be joined on Zoom as well. So yeah, it's a lovely thing. Right, so now we're going to sing the song. We actually sang it this morning. Antoinette chose it for our our service this morning on the Zoom. It was such a lovely song, and I just thought we'd like to sing it again. Hopefully you'll also enjoy it. It's I am presence, make all come into the light. Marvelous words. I hope you enjoyed singing that. So, beloved, Antoinette's going to take us through our decrees now. As we know, it's such an important thing to say our call in the light. Thanks, Anne.
Thank you, Anthea, and lovely to hear that song again. Such a heartfelt call that we can all just come into the light. Now, with that wonderful feeling and that wonderful feeling of joy and gratitude after all you shared with us today, we now have this opportunity to make these calls to the light. We give all love, power, and authority to our beloved I Am Presence. As we say together, Mighty I Am Presence, great host of ascended masters, archangels and Elohim, cosmic beings and great cosmic light, come forth now in all your cosmic power. Withdraw and withhold all power from destructive forces and individuals with destructive intent throughout the world right now and forever, whether it is conscious or unconscious. Expose, seize, bind, and render helpless all these sinister forces and their activities until the light has removed them completely and illumined the source, so this may never act again, and raise up to positions of power the divinely chosen leaders. Replace all with ascended master consciousness and the divine plan fulfilled. We thank you. And now we call in our pillar of protection. Beloved mighty I Am Presence, beloved Archangel Michael, and beloved Commander Conrad, continually intensify your protective pillar of pure light substance and Archangel Michael's armor of light through and around me, charged with your invincible protection, all powerful and impenetrable. I am invisible. I am invincible. I am invulnerable to anything but thy almighty perfection. I am grateful that we are given whatever added protection is needed, and what we ask for ourselves, we ask for our loved ones, and that which is constructive in all mankind and the world. Thank you. We just take a moment and visualize, see and feel this pillar of light surrounding each and every one of us. That blue and crystal pillar of light enfolding each and every one of us, our loved ones, this wonderful group gathered together, our friends and families, and all those across the face of the earth, standing up in the name of truth, justice, and freedom for all the people of the earth. Mighty beings of light, guard and direct, guide and protect each and every one. We thank you. Our decree for divine justice. I am the most intensified cosmic action of the flame of divine justice, blazing throughout the world, right now and forever. I am the law. I am the justice. I am the judge. I am the jury in every court throughout the world. Knowing that I am all-powerful, then I know that only divine justice can be done here and now. Beloved Lady Portia, ensure divine justice prevails throughout the world, right now and forever. And so be it, and so it is, and it is done. Beloved I am, we thank you. In the name of my mighty I am presence, great cosmic beings and great cosmic light, I decree, I am the presence, charging the minds and feelings of everybody in America and the world with Saint Germain's ascended master consciousness and perfection right now and forever. I am the presence, blessing, illumining, perfecting, and setting all free in service to the light. Now this wonderful opportunity that we have to invoke the violet flame together, that flame of freedom, this flame that has the ability to shatter, dissolve, consume, and transmute all discordant energy, all misqualified energy of any kind, freeing it to be requalified with God's limitless perfection and purity. So we'll say this decree together, and then together we'll just hold the vision of our earth ablaze with this violet flame. We say, Mighty I am presence, beloved Saint Germain, and those that minister to the violet flame, come forth now and blaze your cosmic violet fire and cause a mighty victory for all the world to see. I am the law of forgiveness in cosmic action now. I am the victory of the sacred fire in all its cosmic power. Mighty angels descend with your purple wands of fire and strike them into the center of every place where there has been a history of sinister force activity. Transmute and consume it all, cause, core, record, effect, and memory, and set it all free from that which was never meant to be. Replace it all with ascended master consciousness and the divine plan fulfilled. We thank you. now we see our earth pure, perfect, and free as we fill our hearts with that feeling of victory and say together, I am the victory of the light. I am the victory of the light. I am the victory of the light. I am the cosmic flame of victory, which reigns supreme everywhere, right now and forever. We accept these calls answered as they are made, according to thy will, with full cosmic power, maintained and doubled each hour until fully manifest. And so be it, and so it is, and it is done. Beloved I am, we thank you. And we end off now as we do every week by making that call to the secret love star, that mighty focus of cosmic divine love from the great central sun, shining in the heavens for this 2,000-year period, that supreme light that cannot be requalified with human thoughts or feelings. So together now we just see that light, those pink and golden rays from the secret love star, directed into every human heart, into all life evolving on this sweet earth. Make each and every one of us a living sun of divine love, expanding and amplifying those feelings of unconditional love, of harmony and gratitude, of kindness and tolerance, of respect and courtesy, of grace and goodwill, of loving service, those feelings of unity, one brotherhood, Saint Germain's holy family. And we just see our entire earth now, every nation, every man, woman, and child, and the entire nature kingdom, all elemental life bathed in these pink and golden rays from the secret love star. We ask especially that these flames, these glorious rays, go into all places where there is imprisoned life anywhere, all places of incarceration or asylums, hospitals, any place where those are needing love. Saturate our entire earth. Beloved Ascended Masters, lend your assistance and see that every human heart is ready, willing, and grateful to receive this gift of love. Love from the secret love star. I am the presence, filling my being and world, and that of all mankind, with light and love from the secret love star. And we give deep, deep thanks for this. Thank you. And thank you, everybody, for your beautiful presence and your loving hearts. Thank you, thank you.
And thank you, beloved Aunt. Oh, that wonderful feeling of love into everybody's hearts. Just such a wonderful thought, isn't it? As we ask and we know we receive that gift from the secret love star. So thank you so much. And now we'll have the closing invocation. And we'll just see here who might like to read it. Drew, are you? Have you got a mic and a big enough screen to see? Would you like to read it? Let's see if she's gonna. There, Drew. Oh, maybe we'll ask somebody else. All right, so let's just see. Yeah, John, would you like to read it?
Yeah, and do beloved.
Oh, thank you so much.
Good evening, everybody. Beloved, I am present, and beloved Master Kutumi, nourish the seeds planted in my consciousness, so that the ideas entrusted to me become manifest flowers of perfect expression in my world and the world of all my fellow men. Beloved presence of God, I am. Pour the light of thy great glory upon my consciousness, and nourish the seeds planted by the Masters. We thank you.
Oh, thank you so much, John. Bless you. And then let's just finish off with just getting into that feeling of gratitude. Gratitude just for these remarkable teachings and these wonderful ideas and all the opportunities we have through them. Let's just say thank you to the great ascended ones and our I am presence. And there we have it. Thank you so much, everybody. Let me stop the share. Oh, Drew, sorry, my son went on mute. Sorry, Drew. Oh, never mind. Anyway, lovely to have you with us. Okay, so thanks very much for coming, everybody. And it was such a lovely reading, I thought, the one that Terry did. You know, it was just really spurred us into action with that feeling of getting into gratitude. Yeah. So, lovely to see you, beloved Donna. Come, well, let me put my video on here too.
May I ask about the time of Joburg next week? Are you changing clocks in Joburg, or do you stay at the current timing?
No, we stay at the current timing. I think you changing, David.
We changed this weekend, so instead of 5 o'clock, it is now 6 o'clock for me today.
Oh,
and I'm wondering about next time. Is Joburg staying the same, or does it have a change?
Yeah, we don't have any of the daylight saving things going on in South Africa.
Thank you. That's very helpful to know. So it's the same time for me next week.
Yeah, it is.
It's helpful to know. Thank you.
No, pleasure. Anyway, yeah, nice to have.
I was ready an hour early today.
Sorry? Oh, you got.
He was ready an hour early.
I was ready an hour early.
Yeah, it's just confusing.
Yeah.
Different time changes, and everywhere is different, and
Yes,
some people don't have it, some people do.
Yeah, and we got.
And then I think in the UK, it's this Sunday is UK and Spain.
Oh,
The end of March, I think.
Oh my gosh, where are you, Donna?
I'm at my daughter's house in Oakland,
oh, nice.
having a little vacation.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mm.
yeah,
that's up north.
yeah.
Lovely.
And may I ask where you are now, please, Anthea? You're still in India?
Yes, I'm still in India. I'm here until the 10th, and then I'm actually going up to Nepal, as they call it here.
Oh,
So
wonderful.
I have to go out to get a visa because my visa expires, and then an opportunity opened up, so I'm going to run a workshop in Nepal. Yeah, so I'm quite pleased about
Oh,
that.
wonderful.
Yeah,
Wow.
Wonderful.
yeah. So it's very hot
Yes.
here. It's going to be, I think, quite cold up there in the mountains, but still, it's going to be wonderful. Well, I'm looking forward to it.
Mhm.
Something different. Yeah.
Kiss the earth for me when you get there, Anthea. That's a big quest, isn't it? I would
All
love
the
to go
best to you. Many
myself.
blessings.
Yeah. No, I think it says I'm actually going to stay in a school, so it'll be quite interesting. It's a school for underprivileged. It's run by a marvelous soul. Such a lovely. I've seen a picture of him, and he's a good friend of the friend I'm staying with here. So yeah, it's going to be interesting.
Yes.
Are
Nice
you
to see
doing
you.
the workshop in the school?
Yeah, yeah. So it'll be quite interesting, yeah. And they sent me like a little video of it. It's too sweet, these children. I've got the books, Donna, a nice set of kids' books. I'm going to donate to them.
Oh, good, great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just saw your email this morning for Chris, so I'll take care of that.
Okay, well, thank you. Yeah, bless you, Donna.
Yeah.
He's such a beloved. Thank you so much. Yeah. Anyway,
want you and Donna to keep us afloat on what's going on when Donna goes to Ecuador. I'm planning on going to Mount Shasta.
are you going
Yes,
to?
well, we're figuring it all out. I don't know, when are you coming, Anthea? Have you figured that out yet?
No, we have to have a chat.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, so we have to see which is the best. I mean, I need to get back to South Africa, and then I'll think. I'll just wait, because once the money comes in, then I can do it.
Right.
Yeah, but we'll see. It's always in divine time. Yeah.
Right.
Count me in.
Okay, great, Jenna. Thank you.
Oh, lovely to see. Yeah, lovely to see you, Roxanne, beloved.
Oh, lovely to see you. I'm excited about all of your travels.
Yeah,
Oh, it's wonderful.
it is. It's interesting how it's all turned out. Yeah. So, yeah.
Yes.
Let's see how it goes. I think maybe I need to go and get some of the radiation from those mountains. I don't know.
Oh, that's just going to be so wonderful.
Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully, I'm sure it'll be. I'm looking forward to it. It'll be good. Yeah.
Will you be there next week?
No, so I'm going to be here on the 10th. So I leave. I leave here on the 10th, and then I go to Delhi, and I'll stay with my Indian friends there for a little bit, and then I'll on the 13th I'll go up to Nepal. Yeah, and the flights are super cheap. I mean, it's really amazing. Yeah. So it works out easily.
You've packed for hot weather and cold weather.
Everything.
That'll be interesting.
Weather. But I'm sure to be, it's not that cold. It'll just be quite a lot colder than here, though. But I have got one jacket. It'll be fine. Yeah. Is that one of your doggies, Terry?
Yes, this is our oldest one. The newest one is running around amok in the living room somewhere.
That's why I'm trying to stay focused, make sure he doesn't eat anything that
doesn't destroy any furniture.
Oh, gosh.
Oh boy.
I can imagine it's quite a challenge. Oh, wow. Anyway. And Catherine,
training dogs.
Oh, wow, look at that, Catherine.
where's
Oh, that's beautiful.
Okay.
Wow. Where is that, Catherine?
You'll have to talk. I mean, she's probably by the sea on her phone.
Ah.
I know she goes down to the beach a lot. Oh, she is at the beach. I can see she's at Porth Beach. But I don't think she can. Maybe you can you not unmute, Catherine?
Very nice. Hello.
Oh, can you hear the sea?
Oh, there you go. You unmuted.
Yes.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Wow.
That's lovely. And nice to see you, Solomon. How are you, beloved?
Doing great. Nice to hear of your travels.
Oh, nice to hear you. And how did your entrance exam go? All good?
Oh, yeah. It went very well.
Oh, good.
Exam went, yeah. It went very well, and we expect her to start a new school very soon, maybe September.
Oh, excellent. Lovely. Oh, wonderful. Anyway.
Yeah. But I see that you're enjoying India.
Yeah, it's I've been here. I used to come for business, so I've been many times, especially to this part. So it's it's like from home. Yeah.
Hopefully hopefully I will be able to make one of your trips with you one of these days. Hopefully.
Solomon, come along. We'll all go together. Donna must come with. And remember Donna and I.
Yeah.
So lovely. It was.
All right.
Anyway.
Yes. Well, maybe Solomon, you can come to California.
Yeah, I think that would be the fastest for me to do. Maybe my next trip. I was in the US in October, but just for 2 weeks. I didn't travel anywhere, so I just went straight to my business and came back. Maybe my next trip, I should be able to try and get to California.
Yes, that'd be great.
Yeah.
That'd be wonderful.
Yes.
Solomon.
Thank you so much, and lovely work and meeting.
Yes, beautiful.
Always. Yes, thank you.
Solomon.
We're going to sign off. Love and blessings to you all.
Lots and lots of love.
See you Thursday.
Love you all.
God
I
bless
must
you
go
guys. Love you all.
also.
Okay,
Thank you for your beautiful energy.
love
now.
you, you, Jade. Haven't seen.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Anthea.
Bye, Roxanne.
I'm leaving too.
God bless you.
Yes, God bless you. Thank you so much for today.
Oh,
Always wonderful.
oh, it was. I know this. Those readings. Oh, it's just so simple.
Oh, the readings are wonderful. I've written down the notes so I can go back and read them again.
Yeah. It's they're in the Word document. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is. It's just like gratitude. Such a powerful.
Yeah, great readings. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Donna.
Bye, Roxanne.
Bye, Anthea. Thanks for a lovely service.
Oh, you too. Oh, look at your beautiful beach.
Yes. It's the first night, because the clocks went forward, so it's late. We've got an extra daylight hour, and it's It's cold, but it's wonderful sunny evening. So everybody's out, just enjoying being in the sun after such a long winter. It's beautiful, absolutely glorious. See the sun just about to set.
Oh, yes,
yeah.
lovely.
Marvelous.
I know. Anyway, how's everything going in India?
Lovely. I love
Good.
I really feel at home here. So,
Yes. Yeah. I know the feeling. Yes.
Dusty, my hair kind of goes a different color from all the dust, but it's okay.
Did you meet up with Richard at all? No?
Yeah, I didn't.
Oh, never mind. If you were meant to meet up with him, you would do.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, beloved.
Yeah. Anyway, safe travels to Nepal, Delhi in Nepal. And what's the feeling like in India now? Good?
Well, listen, I'm a bit isolated, I guess. I'm in Oroville. Oroville's a bit like a sort of little
little oasis.
It is like a little oasis. It's just such a heavenly place. It really is.
Oh, one day I'll visit.
Yeah, must come to Oroville. And I've got an electric bike, which is really good, so I can scoot all over the show. And
fantastic!
And it's really yeah.
Oh, wonderful. Anyway, Hercules says goodbye, hello and goodbye.
Oh, sweet Hercules, marvelous. Give him a big hug from me.
I will, yes. He loves the sea.
Yes, I know. I remember. Bye-bye, everybody. And beloved Donna, thank you. It's quite late. I probably better go. What's the time now? Yeah, it's a bit late now. It's 11:45. So I'll phone you tomorrow, beloved.
Okay. Then. Yes. Speak tomorrow then. Lots of love.
All right.
Bye.
Okay,
God
call
bless.
me. Love you. Thank you.
Love you. Bye.
Bye-bye.